Wow, what's going to happen? Donald Trump versus Ron DeSantis. I am looking at the polls, and I think I know what's going to happen. Okay, but we'll see. Anyway, they're going at it. Even though Ron DeSantis hasn't actually declared, this is a pretty hard-hitting anti-Ron DeSantis ad put out by a PAC. Take a look.
Ron DeSantis loves sticking his fingers where they don't belong. And we're not just talking about pudding. DeSantis has his dirty fingers all over senior entitlements, like cutting Medicare, slashing Social Security, even raising our retirement age. Tell Ron DeSantis to keep his pudding fingers off our money. Oh, and somebody get this man a spoon.
Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Wow, that was kind of gross. Apparently, somebody saw Ron DeSantis eating pudding with his fingers at one point. It was written up in the Daily Beast, of all places. Here is an anti-Trump ad put out by the DeSantis forces.
Donald Trump is being attacked by a Democrat prosecutor in New York. So why is he spending millions attacking the Republican governor of Florida? Trump's stealing pages from the Biden-Pelosi playbook, repeating lies about Social Security. Here's the truth from Governor Ron DeSantis.
We're not going to mess with Social Security as Republicans.
What did Trump say?
Entitlements ever be on your plate?
At some point they will be. We will take a look at that.
Trump should fight Democrats, not lie about Governor DeSantis. What happened to Donald Trump? Never Back Down Inc. is responsible for the contents of this ad.
Who's responsible for the contents of the ad? All right. Big-time members of the congressional delegation from Florida are supporting Donald Trump, one after the next coming forward. This is a very bad sign for DeSantis. Also this, looking at those commercials, they're so slick and short, and we know that they're not telling us the whole story. They don't move me. Do they move you? You know what moved me, actually? Moved me into the Trump column? The rallies. Watching those rallies in 2016. They were interesting, they were entertaining, and they were substantive. Very, very substantive. People don't give him enough credit for that. They think it's all about the this, that, and the tweeting. No, there's real policy suggestions, and he's thought deeply about them for a long time. So some people are saying DeSantis looking a lot like Jeb Bush. Remember Jeb? Everybody, this was the man. Jeb! Exclamation point. What does it look like for Ron DeSantis in 2024? I don't know anything. Ron, period? Okay, we'll see. There's somebody else who's running, and nobody has noticed except me. Asa Hutchinson, former governor of Arkansas, I believe, and I don't think so. This is pretty sad so far. Take a look.
How are you going to do this?
Well, it's going to take a lot of shoe leather. We're going to have to be going to small venues. We're going to be visiting with people about the issues.
Visiting with people about the issues. The thing is, he hits the road with this reporter, and they go to where the people aren't. I understand small venues, that's the way it is in Iowa, but everywhere they go, there's nobody there.
Why does the party need to move on from Donald Trump?
Because Donald Trump has taken us back to bitterness. He's taken us back to, what's a personal vendetta.
Yeah, he doesn't understand MAGA. He doesn't. It's not about those things. It's so much. Anyway, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get us. And what about that empty room? Here's more.
What evidence or data have you seen that would suggest that you can win this nomination?
Well, history. Whenever you look at the history of front runners, it's not too good.
Yeah, did you see? He didn't have much of an answer to that. He hesitated. He's like, well, all right. So they were waiting for their steaks to be prepared, and then they sit down. Notice anything? The restaurant is still empty. Governor Asa Hutchinson, if that's your name, you got to go to where the people are if you want to not embarrass yourself. All right. Also this, the Secretary of Education, man, simple questions. What is a woman, right? That's somehow a touchy subject. Watch this.
Can you please tell me, or can you please define for me, what is a woman?
Our focus at the department is to provide equal access to students, including students who are LGBTQ, access free from discrimination.
Okay, is that, so what's the What's the definition of a woman? You haven't given me that. You haven't answered my question.
I think that's almost secondary to the important role that I have as Secretary of Education.
My question is not secondary. My question is very simple. What does HHS say the definition of a woman is?
I lead the Department of Education, and my job is to make sure that all students have access to public education, which includes co-curricular activities. And I think you highlighted pretty well the importance of Title IX and giving students equal access, whether it's scholarship and facilities.
Okay, so you're not going to answer my question.
Well.
Yeah. Totally sidestepping the issue. I mean, what about biological men playing on the other team? You know, all that stuff. This is how insane things are right now. And, this is even worse, arguably. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Do we even need one of those anymore? Could not answer the question of what is an assault rifle. Take a look.
As a gun owner of many different types and a 20-year military veteran, I have some expertise in weaponry and self-defense weapons. What could you, in 15 seconds, would you define an assault weapon for me?
So
if you go past 15 seconds, I'll just interrupt you.
Yeah, so I'll go shorter than that because I honestly, I do think if Congress wishes to take that up, I think Congress would have to do the work, but we would be there to provide technical assistance. Unlike you, I'm not a firearms expert to the same extent as you may be, but we have people at ATF who can talk about velocity of firearms, what damage different kinds of firearms cause, so that whatever determination you chose to make would be an informed one.
So this political appointee is going to let the swamp make all the decisions for him. That happens a lot, by the way. And what they can't figure out is what's the difference between an automatic weapon and a semi-automatic weapon. That stumps them for some reason.